Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mishita. This video is really special and I've waited so long to do this. Finally, welcome to the Style Pataka studio. My studio is my vibe, it's my happy place, and I just thought of creating a space that's an extension of my personality, and I'm going to take you guys through and show you everything that I have created in my space. So for my studio space, I always wanted to be on a budget, and a lot of things here are upcycled, either repurposed or old furniture that's here and is adding that touch to my creative space. So the first thing is the shoe rack. Now this was a part of my walk-in wardrobe back at home, and I really liked how it fit the space. Once you enter, this serves the purpose as a shoe rack, also as a console table. While creating this space, I wanted to create different corners for my shoots, and I wanted to create a statement pataka wall. I'm going to talk about my most favorite piece is this wallpaper. Now everything that I created here has a little bit of story, which is very cute and something which I would like to share with you because it's like behind the scenes. So when I saw this as an empty space, I fell in love with the way the light comes in. One thing that was in my vision board was a tropical wallpaper like this. Now the struggle behind finding that particular wallpaper was tough, and the sweet and very funny story about this is that this has been created, like me and my husband have gone through various websites, various vendors, and somehow managed to create this ourselves. So we went to Shutterstock and we saw a lot of black and white tropical tree images, and then he sat me down on which ones do I like, and then created this whole thing on Illustrator. And actually he is the person behind Style Pataka, but right now he's also the person behind this wallpaper. I don't think my Style Pataka studio would be complete without the neon sign. This is something that I gifted myself in the year 2020, during the lockdown, and that time no one was doing neon signs, and I really wanted one personalized one for myself. And there's this sweet little girl, her Instagram handle is the Right House 2020. She created this in less than 2 days, and that was the best part. I received it on my birthday eve, and it was love at first sight. I knew this thing is going to be a part of it, but it is the statement, and I really love it. Everything you see here was on my vision board for a very long time, and finally seeing it coming alive is another feeling altogether. Like this emerald green sofa was on my wish list since a very long time, and this is also a statement piece. I think it goes really well with the black and white wallpaper, tropical feels. And this was a piece that I got made. I selected the fabric, I went around a lot of places, lot of vendors, but finally found the exact same color that I wanted. And and I've decorated it with bohemian cushions. Of course, you can't miss the mirror cushion. This is the highlight of this sofa right here. I always like to rely on my design sensibilities and handpick things myself, and this is one of it. Many of it actually. This is a curtain that I got from a fabric shop. This is something that I found at the curtain vendor and fell in love instantly, and it has that neutral yet metallic finish to it, so I thought that it would hold the whole studio together, and I really love it. Everything here is pure love, so मैं वो बोलती रहूँगी और आप लोग भी वही बोलिए. No points for guessing. Fashion studio है, और मैं हूँ तो UJAS mirrors तो होंगे. So this is one of it. There are more. Yes, there are a lot of mirrors here. This one is special because it's gold. It has intricate Indian detail. This was the first vendor that I went to get something done for the studio, and it was done in an instant. So that's why this is special. तो यार सब कुछ विजन टू रियलिटी हुआ ही था, बट एक ऐसी चीज़ थी, दैट वन थिंग दैट आई रियली वांटेड, एंड आई थिंक लाइक मैंने तो मन ही बना लिया था दैट इट इज़ इम्पॉसिबल, मतलब मैं ढूंढ ही नहीं पाऊँगी, बट आई फाउंड इट. दैट इज़ दिस अमेजिंग कैपिस chandelier. I wanted it. I really wanted it. It gives that bohemian yet modern contemporary vibe. And when I and my husband went to this market in Bombay, it's called the Lohar Chal. Many of you from Bombay might be knowing about it. यहाँ पे लाइट्स मिलती है, तो जब भी घर का कोई काम चालू होता है, स्पेशली लाइटिंग से रिलेटेड, वी बोथ जस्ट हेड देयर एंड यू ऑलमोस्ट गेट वट एवर यू वांट, फ्रॉम नॉर्मल सीलिंग लाइट्स टू LEDs, एवरीथिंग. ऐसे स्टेटमेंट शैंडलियर्स भी मिलते हैं वहाँ. तो द बेस्ट पार्ट, मतलब जो मैं बताना चाहती हूँ वो है कि आई जस्ट एंटर्ड द लेन विद माई हस्बैंड एंड ही जस्ट मैंशनड कि लेट्स चेक द फर्स्ट शॉप इटसेल्फ. I had my doubts. I was like कि नहीं मिलेगा, but when I opened the door, the third piece was this one, and it was obviously love at first sight. And yeah, right now it's part of the studio and looks amazing. So one is a statement wall. I wanted to create one more of a bohemian wall. So mirror तो आप देख ही चुके हो. This chair, mirror के बाजू में एक केन वाले अंकल थे, and मैंने बहुत बार्गेन किया और फिर ये खरीद ली वहाँ से. And I think it adds the right amount of bohemian to the whole space. The OG Style Pataka YouTube fam would know about this rug. This was my first ever Delhi haul. It was a part of it. मैं इसको फ्लाइट में मेरे साथ ले आई थी, and this was back in my home, and I didn't want to buy a rug for the space, or rather I have not come across that rug that I want to add in the space right now, and this beautifully fit the whole, actually just got the whole thing together. So now this is a part of the studio, and I'll find a new rug for the house. Coming to this part, this is more generic content driven, so I can have the wallpaper coming down and I can shoot. Apart from that, this again is a repurposed piece. This was a part of my room decor back at home, and I wanted it for my terrace door, but somehow it didn't work out. And so when I came here, I just measured and it just fit. मतलब वो इसी के लिए बना था. And इसके पीछे kitchen है. So this partition was an instant purchase. I just was browsing through Amazon and I found this, and it fit my budget, and it was here. If I had to choose a piece that is very close to my heart and is my favorite amongst whatever you saw, has to be this piece right here. This is handmade by my mother, and it holds a really special place. This is repurposed in a very amazing way, I would say. It was her idea to have it here in the studio. This was, if you guys follow me on Instagram, and you guys know that every year we get Ganpati Bappa home for 10 days, and it's the most amazing period of the whole year, for me at least. So this was Ganpati Bappa's backdrop for 8 to 10 years, and now it's at the studio. So this is broken glass. This is completely handmade, and it's special. I just added a black frame, like I fitted it to a frame so that it could be like a piece here. This part is another setup. Now I have this here for our team lunch and stuff like that, but this is completely movable, and this is also repurposed. This table was a terrace table back at home, and I just added a nice tablecloth to it, and yeah, it's become a dining table for now, which is super cute. Coming to the chairs, these are really special again. This makes me feel that my Nani is with me right here. These chairs are around 25 years old, and this was a gift from her to my mom, and this was a part of our dining chairs back then, and it's come a long way. I have repurposed it a million times, and every time it stood the test of time. This time I wanted it to match the vibe of this area, so it's black, it's gold, and it has these amazing grey gold cushions. You might know that I like the color black, and I wanted to incorporate that in my studio, of course. So I got this wall painted black, and these amazing wall decor pieces were ordered even before I had seen the studio. But somehow, you know, the creative mind, it just fits in places when it has to. These are hand woven grass baskets. So I got this from a brand online, and if whatever links and pieces I could find, I will mention it in the description so that it's easier for you to shop if you want to. What brings all this together is good lighting and a good lamp. So that's what this is. This is again a favorite piece. It's a cane lamp but with a twist. तो when I got it, ये सिर्फ ये basket और एक wire आई हुई थी, and I wanted it to be a proper lamp. So as I mentioned earlier, हम लोहार चाल गए थे, वहाँ हमने एक दूसरा lamp देखा था, which was not cane obviously, and I thought of putting that here पहले, but it didn't give me that look, it didn't come through. So I did a जुगाड़ और a DIY. जो DIY है उसमें I've just cut, if you see, I've just cut the opening of the bulb, और मैंने जो पहले वाला लैम्प था उसका स्टैंड और लाइट फिक्सचर लिया हुआ है, and here you have it, a DIY cane lamp. If you guys know me at all, या थोड़ा बहुत, you guys know that I'm obsessed with anything Evil Eye. I don't know, it's just something that I really like. So this was an online purchase again, and right now it's just this and an amulet that's outside at the door, because of course nazar, मतलब I believe in it, और पता है कि negativity और नज़र लगती है, तो it's always better to keep your space positive, keep your whole surrounding positive, and that's what has worked for me. So here it is. This is my space, my creative hub. I hope you guys like it. It's a creative and a positive space that I've created for myself, and yeah, you're going to see a lot more of me, the studio, and a lot of content, of course. One thing I would like to mention is that right now I'm really grateful, and I'm coming from a place of positivity, because that's what works, right? You have to be positive, you have to work hard, and that's what I've done and created this space of my own. I hope you guys like it. Thank you for showering all the support and love that you have, and I hope we grow as a family. So thank you, and please like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.